Yo, wait. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Where's the camera?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell y'all say?
We're here. Shout out to you with a Friday. Man, one more day. And then we can enjoy some Premier League action. It just feels like this is our only source of joy and hope as Manchester United fans because, our team don't play in the middle of the week. I wonder what that's about. But anyway, big up to you for being here. The purpose of today's show is to really just, it's a short show. We just want to check out Ruben Amorim's presser, and something that I always do sometimes. That statement doesn't make sense. Something that I sometimes do is also listen to the opposition manager's presser. Maybe a little bit too nerdy for you, but sometimes I like to do that. And you know what? I feel like doing that. So let's go first to Hurstler's presser. Let's hear what he has to say, and then we'll listen to Ruben Amorim because I'm curious what team he's going to set up. Minte should be there in the starting lineup. There's also obviously Welbeck, who's so on fire. But I'm really curious about that left winger side, and is it going to be Gomez? Is it who's he going to go with? And also, what's the really the latest on Mitoma? Probably one of the best dribblers currently playing in the Premier League, even though he hasn't really shown it this season yet. But I think for me, in terms of like dribblers that are entertaining to watch, Mitoma is top 5 currently playing in the Premier League. Matter of fact, Mitoma, Savio, Doku. I'm slightly now sort of just starting to warm up to the way Cunha dribbles as well. Yeah, I don't know who that 5th spot is. Who takes that 5th spot? But who are your favorite dribblers right now in the Premier League? I want to know. Please put it in the chat and big up yourself if you're just tuning in. I appreciate you for being here. We've got almost 10 people in here. Stephanie first comment saying that we certainly can and we will. Ooh. I like that we will part. United playing at Old Trafford under the lights, we really disappoint. That part was a joke. Come on, United. Oh, man. Imagine we beat Brighton, This would be the step that we need in this momentum shift. Because I'm really, really praying that Ruben Amorim gets this together with results, because I've been seeing good performances, but it's just that the GA, fam, that's the thing that's been missing in the puzzle. But anyway, as I said, we might. I want to know what you're feeling about this game, knowing what we know now from Ruben Amorim's presser, which we will go through, by the way. Lumen says, I'll be in the pub mentality with Stephanie. Okay. That means Lumen doesn't really trust that we will. He's going to go drink his sorrows away. Wait a second. Leeds plays West Ham today. Riri is right. Leeds versus West Ham. Oh, my. Jesus. Okay, all right. Well, right after the Leeds versus West Ham game, we will do the happy hour. I was low-key tempted to do a watch along, because Leeds at home. Nah. We'll do the happy hour as scheduled, at 10 p.m. UK or 5 p.m. Eastern time. Anyway, shout out to you, Mark, and in the building, Young Poppy in the building. And Doctor says West Ham is losing. Yeah, that's why I'm like, this is gonna be a very, very interesting game. And also, reminder to put your predictions in the community post, by the way, if you haven't done so yet. Shout out to Doctor, shout out to Shay, who's already done that. So please, if you want to play this game, it's very simple, it's very easy. You predict the exact score, you get 3 points. You predict the right outcome, like say if you say 3-0 Man United versus Brighton, and then Man United wins 1-0, you get 8 points. And yeah, and it's just fun to play against other people in the community. So big up yourself if you've been playing it, and shout out to you if you want to join in. It's never too late. I will definitely put my score predictions in a moment, but let's start with we're about to look at the presser really quickly. We're not going to watch all of Hurstler's presser, but I just want to know catch his vibe a little bit, if you know what I'm saying.
Can we just start by getting some team news? What's the latest with Diego Gomez? He was spotted in training after coming off against Newcastle. Is he going to be fit for Manchester United?
Yeah, I think he will be also spotted tomorrow in the Old Trafford, so he will be able to start, yes.
And what about Brian Gruder, Caro Mitoma and Joel Veltman? What's the latest with them?
They're all close to the team, so maybe one or two of them might be available tomorrow. So
Ooh, is it Mitoma though? This guy playing mind games, huh?
we really have to go training for training because they don't have like big issues. It's really like small issues they have, nothing serious. So really have to go symptom adapted. So I can't say that they all will be available. I can't say that they won't be available. So we have to see really today how it's going, and then we have to make a decision.
Can we get a proper journalist to be like, will Mitoma be playing? Yes or no? And why y'all advertising Monster Energy drink as well? Look at this nonsense. What? Why do they have 2 cans of Monster right in front?
How important is Caro Mitoma in a game like
Yeah, man, can't hate on the American Express. Brighton is definitely okay, enjoying that. You know what? No judgments.
this? He impressed at Old Trafford in the victory there last season, and having the two wingers really made an impression there.
I think Caro Mitoma is helpful for us in every game because he has a special quality. He's always a danger for the opponents. So for sure it would be great to have him in the team. If he's not available, we won't complain. We will find solutions. We have other good players. There might be a chance for Tommy Watson. There might be a chance for other wingers who are in our squad. So I'm sure we will find solutions if he's not available. But for sure we try everything that he will be in the squad because he's a game changer for us.
Danny Welbeck's 2 goals.
And then they move on to Danny Welbeck. So anyway, we did our research, and the results of the research were inconclusive. We don't know if Mitoma will play or not, because for me, that's the player I fear the most. And as I mentioned, my reasons. I want to know, by the way, who's your favorite dribbler? Stephanie, Young Papi, Doctor, anybody that's Mark. Who's your favorite dribbler currently playing in the Premier League, Riri? Lou, man. Anyone that's tuning in, I want to know, actually, just pick one. Who do you like to watch? Doesn't have to be a player in the Manchester United squad. There may not be a player in the Manchester United squad. As I said earlier, I'm warming up to Cunha and also Ahmad, Low key. Young Buff, you gotta think about it. Always like dribbling, like, is it not the thing to do anymore? I'm just curious, man. In the words of Young Poppy, let us switch to the reason why we're really here. Because, like, I don't think anything else. What else could they ask? They're probably gonna ask about Danny Welbeck, blah blah. Probably being called up. Does he deserve an English call up, etc. You know, typical journalist stuff. But we're here for Ruben Amorim. And I realized this has been 4 hours ago, maybe, when the presser came out. So some people may have already seen it, but we haven't. And it goes a little something like this. India, yeah? Really? Wow. Stephanie says the next question. The dribbler one doesn't really count. Oh boy. Yeah, Courts. You know what? Next time we won't fumble it. Cause you know what? I fixed the thing. That needed to be fixed. The link is in the chat, by the way. We're about to, kind reminder to hit the like button. Let's quickly check out what the second, what Ruben Amorim's team.
Hi, Ruben. The next challenge is Brighton. How are the squad, and what are you expecting from Brighton tomorrow?
The squad is fine. We have some doubts. We had some issues during the week with Harry Maguire and Mason Mount, knocks, but nothing serious. We will see tomorrow. Leach is out. The rest is ready for the game. I think it's going to be, like always, but it's going to be a very difficult game. I think it's a team. Brighton is a team really fun to watch. They are really good on build-up. They are really strong on transitions in every aspect of the game. They are doing well in set pieces this season. So I think they are a team that it's really complete. And we need to be really smart and to face that game with a real focus on everything that we do because they are a very strong team.
And Fabian Herzler, his philosophy and the way he coaches that.
Let's sit on that for a second. Like, the good on set pieces, Big up Young Poppy in the building.
I'm here. You?
Yo. No, I'm just listening to Ruben Amorim saying, that Brighton is really good in terms of scoring on set pieces, and I hope he has a plan for that.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all I could say myself.
Yeah.
If you have a plan for it, you know about it, you acknowledged it. Plan
Right.
for it. We shouldn't be
Imagine-
conceding any of that. Yeah, basically.
Imagine, like, after him saying this, then I don't even want to say those words and put things into existence.
Next thing you know, Dunk comes in and dunks on us like, "Hey, look, I'll be
finish it.
vax."
Shout out to Mark. What's good, Mark? Yo.
Soca Warrior.
That team.
You can see by the way they play the game. Really intense. The quality is there. They believe a lot on what they are doing, even under pressure. So I'm a huge fan of Fabian.
Hi, Ruben. How do you balance the need to forget the Liverpool game while also maintain, building momentum from it?
Yeah, we use the good spirit of winning games. We know that was a good weekend for us, but our focus is in the next game. That is in the past, and we need to understand that football changed a lot, especially in this kind of club. So we are not thinking in the last game. We are thinking on this game is going to be really hard to win.
Unless you've got a surprise up your sleeve, we're expecting Bruno Fernandes to make his 300th appearance tomorrow. What can you say about him as a person, a player? Has he surpassed your expectations since you arrived?
I think it's a little bit different. What I was expecting, everything you read about the player sometimes is not that. You can understand sometimes, and I already spoke about that. The frustration that he feels is because he wants to help a lot the teammates. Sometimes it's not the best way, but he comes from a good place, and you don't know that when you are not here. He wants the responsibility all the time. He suffered a lot with the losses every time we.
I know that, and I'm not there. But everybody wants to go on. Oh, Bruno complains, is always throwing a tantrum, this and that. Leave
They
him.
don't understand
Leave him
football and they
alone.
don't
They
have a
don't.
clue.
Yeah, exactly. You never played football in your life, and that's okay to admit.
Right, right.
No, I can, like I said before, like I can agree with the whole Van Foden scored that header against us. I can agree. Yes, wait till the ball's out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. However, when you're playing around guys that's not doing their job, which you clearly saw, like literally his complaining, and you saw what his complaining about, and
Yeah.
we concede. You see what I mean? But nah,
Bro,
let's blame
you know
Bruno
what? You
though.
know what's so hard to understand people? They just see how shit Man United is without Bruno, but still complain. And still
But
blame
still
Bruno.
complain though.
And still blame Bruno, the man who just drag we back, into games and thing. But anyway, move on to the presser.
Yeah.
Yeah, move on. Yeah.
We don't win a game, you can feel it that he take it personally, as you should be as a captain. He's a great leader, a great footballer. Let's see if he's going to reach that mark tomorrow.
Ruben, in the last 2 wins, it feels like they've been slightly different wins. What has impressed you the most about maybe how much the team's improved compared to last?
I think it's the first thing we were again really focused on during the game. Then we play different games, so we have one identity, one way of playing, but we adapt what kind of game we need to play in the moment, and you can sense that the first half against Sunderland was not the same as the second half. We know how to manage that, and then against Liverpool, of course, we scored right away in the first play, and then.
Sorry. Okay. I just need more improvement with the second half. I get it. We're keeping the lead and all of that, and we, in a slight way went defensive. But I just need to see more. Like I would love another goal or two as well. If we could do it, let's go for it. Let's not give them a way to come back. But that's all I had to say on that part. Like even if it's Sunderland, but yeah.
The thing about Brighton is like they're so relentless. Even they stick to that way of playing that like
you cannot take on what you've done against Sunderland to Brighton, because Brighton, yes, I understand.
Yeah. So like I hope they really start, like he said, they've been watching the tapes, watching how they play.
We met.
Let's see.
Manage the game, playing in the different style because was needed in that moment. That is a good thing. And then the spirit. And sometimes when you have a good spirit, you have that bit of luck that we need to win games.
Just wanted to ask you about Harry as well. He's scored so many important goals for you since arriving at the club. I know you also had to speak to Jason, but his contract's up next summer. Would you like him to stay at the club?
We are really happy with Harry. It's not the time to talk about that again, because that gives the idea that we are thinking so far away.
Yeah. That's a good answer right there. Because
I slightly didn't mean to chime in, but yeah, I really did appreciate that answer. Actually, like I could give him credit where it did.
Yeah.
We are really happy with Harry. He's really important for us, but we need to focus on the next game.
You said Lissandro's not fit. Do you know when he's likely to be fit? Could that be before the next lot of internationals will it be after?
I don't know. He trained really well, not with us, but he was on the next pitch, and then I was watching also the training. He's feeling well, then he's responding really well. So I don't want to say one specific day or 1 week. I don't know, but he's near to start the training with the team, and then depends of the rhythm of Licha if he wins the place or not. That will depend on him, but he's closer to return to trainings.
Just on Sunday after.
Man, whenever Leach has fit, he walks in, brother. You talking about? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, he goes right into that CDM position, doesn't he? No, father,
No, he
no, Mark,
doesn't.
no.
He replaces Luke Shaw. No, he doesn't.
Nah, he's
No,
gonna
he
be.
doesn't.
I was baiting. Hey, I caught them all in just now. Yes. Top
Hey, you better
Islander,
catch
you
some.
know.
You better catch some Wahoo. Yeah, in a few weeks, you better catch some Wahoo up in Curacao, bro. Yeah, understand what I'm telling you? If it's one game, all you had to win or draw, you better win or
If
draw.
it benefits you, nah, I just need to beat you.
Bro, it benefits the Caribbean. You not gonna beat me, bro. You're not gonna beat me.
Oh, I already know.
Beat who you
That's why I
can.
never spoke shit. That's why I never spoke shit on it. Like, my team's dumb. I know my country's not on that level. Like I said before, Mark, these are my brethrens. I could
I
go to
know.
these niggas'
I'm not
houses
saying
and
no, but
slap
what I'm
them up for
saying is,
doing this shit.
what I'm saying is, bro, is that still it would be good.
Who's
You know
Bermuda
what I mean?
playing
If
next?
you guys could
We
find
play
a draw,
carousel.
Okay.
just a draw,
No,
bro.
and
That's all we
honestly, it
asking.
would be nice. I would love to win, but do I have faith in them? Like I was on,
Bro, you gotta give brethren
you
a
see the
pep
dope
talk,
artists
bro.
that I
You
was
gotta
on.
give them brothers a pep talk,
No,
bro.
no.
Do
Look at it
something.
this way. No, and Court saw this too. Actually, Court saw this. I know Court saw this. You see the goalkeeper for me, right? I was on both parties. He was on the boats that I was on as well. And you
Nah, the
saw what dumb
goalkeepers are
shit he
criminals.
done. And you
The
saw what
goalkeepers
dumb
are
shit he
criminals.
done. Bro, I would.
But,
Hey, look.
but Mark, I want to say thank you for taking points off Curacao. Thank you for that because you put us top of the table again after we beat
Bro,
after we beat Bermuda.
you is a fraud team, boy. I can't believe all they went Curacao and lost. All they so shitty, boy. How the hell all they go there and
We're
lost,
bad,
boy?
bro. It's McLaren. McLaren don't really know what he's
It's
doing.
not
But what I'm
McLaren,
saying,
bro. Them
no,
brothers only feel
bro.
was shit.
Listen,
When
we
all they
played
start
the
to admit
game.
that them brothers only feel was shit because they shit and they head too big, then all they
He
go do
didn't.
something.
He played Ethan Pinnock as a centre midfielder.
Brother, Ethan Pinnock was not playing in midfield. I was watching the game.
What
Don't
against
ask me
Hey,
that.
Curacao?
All right. These guys. Let's continue with the show. Let's finish this press up first, and then we can talk other stuff later. Hold on.
To the game, I know you had a smile on your face, but you said the media should carry on with their narrative. Does the team feed from that when people doubt you because people have doubted you? Does that help?
What I mean is that we cannot change so much. I think they asked me about top 4 in the end of the question, so I don't want to change so much with the difference of 20 centimeters. If Gakpo shot 20 centimeters here, the narrative would be completely different. So I just want to maintain some calm, some direction in what we are doing.
So he was 20 centimeters away from the sack. This is what it is. This guy's like.
What I mean. There is doubts if you are a manager in this kind of club. You don't win a lot of games. People are going to doubt you, and they have reasons for that. But my point of view is that we need to be clear on our path and not changing so much because we win one game. That's all.
Hi, Ruben. It's probably the first time I've been in a press conference since you walked through the door at Manchester United, not being asked about your system. Yeah. It obviously comes down to winning the last 2 games. Well, I wanted to touch on Harry Maguire and his form and how he's turned his career around at Manchester United. That must please you a lot.
Yes, I think it was good for him to play with the 3 center backs. I think he feels more comfortable. He can play. He doesn't need, because he plays in the center, he doesn't need to go to the side so much. So sometimes you help some players with the way you play. Sometimes it's the opposite with some players. So I'm really pleased. I think he's not young, but he can learn a lot. He can improve. I think he can be so much better with the ball because he has that quality. And he needs to show that. And nowadays, with the set pieces that you see, the amount of men that you put in the box, every cross from the opponents, and everyone is playing like that, he's a massive player for us. So I'm really happy. But he needs to continue. That game is in the past. That goal is in the past. Let's move for the present and the future.
Interesting. You know, first of all,
Right, we'll make a pact. We'll leave CONCACAF talk until November when it's the international break.
you guys were going at it though. It was too funny.
Back to Man United. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. Like I could be the one to admit I Ruben Amorim heavy doubt. Yeah, like I'm being honest. But if he get some consistent wins going, and to be fair, it's the first time in a long time I hear him talk in some sense about chill, keep your foot on the ground, don't get too hyped from a Liverpool win. It's one back-to-back victory in a year. We need to get this more going, you know what I mean, more consistently. So I hear for that. I gave him props for that today. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think we definitely have the capability. We could definitely win this game. We have the momentum. But again, like the manager say, it will be a difficult game.
Yeah. Do you what about you, Professor? Big up yourself for showing
I did not hear that.
Almost explain your, because like sometimes you're like pro Amorim, sometimes you're anti Amorim. Like,
Oh no,
Don't question it, but save your headaches. Save the headaches. Save the
properly, I
headache.
don't understand. He said, "I'm not about to hear this."
You just
man
want to know
talk."
if it's sarcastic or not, basically.
Like
when I'm and it's sarcastic. I don't want this man here. Not to speak. We are speaking logic now. We are speaking logic now. So let's get
Don't
straight
hurt your
into it.
head.
You see, my mic is not loud. My mic is not loud. Is in regular tone. It's
Yes.
calm. It's calm. It's calm. When game time is going to be different. So let's enjoy today. Listen, I heard a report that Mount is not available, and I said this before in another
I'm
game.
Maguire.
That is a huge blow. The manager has to figure that out. And again, when this manager said Mount is not available, to me, I already said the system relies on Mount. No Mount, no party. I've been saying this for so long. No Mount, no party. When I'm seeing this Brighton game, I'm like, no Mount. Like already, I'm lost. Whatever happened that game, I'm gonna be surprised. And Maguire, so far, this manager has used Maguire as his key player. Let's just say we're losing the game or we're a draw, you need to go. He's gonna bring a Maguire. So
A defender.
I guess it's the utilization of Maguire though, because I think against Brentford, it clearly didn't work because we played a high line with Maguire.
Yes,
But
you're
against
right.
Liverpool, when we played a bit deeper, when the game's in front of Maguire, that's what suits him.
Yeah, that's what makes him so good in the England squad was Southgate. As in just 5 at the back and sit back and we're just gonna hit people team on the counter. And so to me, the way I see it, like it's not gonna be an easy game because again, Brighton they beat the press. You're gonna have to press it. If you not press them, Van Hackey or Lewis, they're gonna put the stud on the ball, and they're gonna wait for you to press. If you don't press, you're gonna suffer. And again, you can see versus Liverpool, Liverpool was a whole other case because they should have destroyed us because the way we were pressing and leaving that space in the midfield. So now I want to see. Now you're at home.
Omo, you remember that the Gakpo chance where he hit the post? It was one of the few moments where we pressed them, and it was just two passes, and it was already you know.
Exactly. That was it because they lost the ball. Salah got the ball. Salah get the ball to Gakpo.
Yeah,
that's exactly. So my thing is like now we are home. Are we the underdogs? Are we the underdogs now that we are home? Because you're not just going to let these people play their way now. because they're Brighton, they're good, but that doesn't matter. Are we the underdog? So if we are the underdog, let us know right now that we're gonna sit back and hit him on the counter.
I'm at a point where I don't really care how we play. I just want to win games and stack points.
Don't say that. Don't ever say that, courts, because you go get charged. You
Oh
go
wait,
to
wait,
court.
wait! One more thing is because the manager Hersa, he said it. How we play our long ball now that Mount is unavailable. You're gonna play Sesko. Now, are you gonna play Sesko for the flick on, or you're playing Sesko to win the second ball? This is what we need to know, because again, Sesko flick on work against Chelsea. Boom, red card. And the goalkeeper got the red card.
I think he states that they work on it during the game to see how the other team's playing first. So the first like 5 to 10 minutes, obviously things could happen in 5 to 10 minutes. But I think that's what he basically says. Like we would play our game based on how we see the other team starting their game off.
Yeah. Something you said. Something you said there. That first 5 to 10 minutes is so important in this game. For also for Amorim for his thing to work, because again, every game you've seen so far, first 5 to 10 minutes, like boom, we're on there. Boom, we're on there. We might
you
not
know what
score,
type of
but
game
we
you're
are
getting.
your XG is high.
Yeah.
Your XG is high the first 5 to 10 minutes. So now, our first 5 to 10 minutes, if we do not score those goals and Brighton just ease their way back into the game, it's gonna be difficult. But Lever's gonna put on an addition today. He's gonna put on an addition. We didn't buy him. And the manager probably gives some pep talk like, yo, Manchester United will come for you. Now you're still here again. Listen, Balema's going to put on man of the match performance today. Whatever day that is.
That's what I was saying yesterday, Omo. Every time we face a team that has a player who was rumored with us, they usually turn up and put
that midfielder Baleba Ayari, you're going to chasing shadows. Chasing shadows.
Yeah.
But he's not looking good. And we have Welbeck coming back. If Welbeck starts doing some flick on, it's looking long. Because we know Welbeck. He's trying to chip Newer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say right now, Baliba's gonna be the cost of one of the girls, and we're gonna have to thank him for it. I'm gonna say it right now.
This comment from Rox, by the way, is pretty much like made me think about this. Are injuries forcing us into a better lineup, or are the injuries kind of like, who's
that injury?
weakening us? Because like Professor mentioned, no Mount, no party.
If Dallo was
but
injured,
no Maguire means more pace. Like, so I want to know, young puppy, what do you think? And then,
I mean, if we could add Dallo to that list, then yeah, I could actually 100% agree. That's a big part of our failures.
So the injuries we have right now are making us stronger, or
Well, to answer that question, to be fair, I couldn't really say. It would really give people what they want versus what would probably actually work, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So Mount being out, nobody really puts Mount in their first 11.
I did.
No one does.
I did, and I don't like Mount.
My point.
Mark is like, I did, no.
And I don't like Mount, bro. And everybody know I don't like Mount, bro.
No, but
Everybody
that's
know I don't
besides the
rate
point,
Mount.
though.
But guess
That's
what?
besides
Mount
the
is
point,
do
though. Like,
something for the team.
a lot of people do not ask for Mount to be on the list in the starting 11. They ask for
Yeah, they
Sesko,
want to
they
win.
ask for Cunha and Bueno, I suppose. Now, me personally, I would want Bruno up there, but that's me. But not the manager. No, that's me versus what actually will happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about you, Accords or Mark? What do you think? Do the injuries help us or hamper us?
I think the thing is,
with the current games that we won, the injuries hampering us because Mount wasn't started in both games that we win. Yeah, and let me be honest, he does something for the team whether we like it or not. I don't rate him. I don't know why he here, but he does do things, and we just end up winning. So I rather the man in the team. I want to win.
But
I don't
would
really
you
like the fact that
rather?
he injured, but you know what I mean. I want to see Sesko play as well. I think the injuries give the other players a chance to get game time and get match fit. by force because like he don't really want to play some players because we don't really rotate as much. We probably change 3 or 4 players in the, more consistently than changing multiple players. I mean, I would like to see Joshua Zirkzee get some more minutes. I think he did well in the game. He did get minutes. We came and win against Burnley. And then after that, he get 10 minutes. So, yeah. But honestly, I just hope we come out and play a good game at home because we at home and we're supposed to have the momentum on our side, the home crowd on our side. We just beat Liverpool. I feel like we need to be a little bit more aggressive in this game than respectful to Brighton.
Yeah.
So with the injuries, yeah, maybe Maguire being out give us more pace, but not really the experience and the defense against the set pieces because nobody had better than this brother. Let me be real. So, but yeah, I mean, Eden Heaven fit, and I would like to see him get some game time. I don't think Martinez ready to come into the team this week, and if he was, cool, he would probably slot into that left back. But we know the manager is in love with Luke Shaw as well, so it probably was not going to happen.
All right, let's hear Quaz's take because I want to know if you think the injuries help or weaken.
The thing is, when you say best 11, as in, if you go on paper, talent for talent, Mount doesn't fit. But when you look at what Mount's abilities are, he's our best presser and he's our best player out of possession. He also allows, because at times we were almost playing a 5-3-2 against Liverpool. And him being one of those 210s allowed you to do that, different to Acuna. I think if you remember under Ten Hag, the only time the system looked like it was half working was when Mount was playing. And every manager loves Mount, and I think that's because he's a manager's dream in the sense of you say, right, I want you to do this, and he will follow it to a T. Now, sometimes I think he's lacking in possession. I know he got the goal against Sunderland, but out of possession, you can't argue with what he offers the team. Now, I think I don't know if it was Omar or Mark was mentioning what the long balls look like against Brighton with Sesko playing, where it's the flick on rather than the trying to win for the second ball. That's an option. Like I said, and I know Mark was saying, don't say that. We just need to stack wins. This league is not good right now. Let's be real. We've been rubbish. We've not been that good this season, have we? Can anyone say we've been good this season? And we're 2 points off top 4.
True.
And we've not been good. We just need to stack points on points. However those points come, let them come at the moment. I want to be February, April, February time, and we're still in the mix. We're not 10 points behind trying to get into Europe or champion. I want to be in the mix. Let's just be continuing in the mix. Now, the midfield is always going to be an issue. I don't know if he goes with Ugarte is another one who runs around a lot and can dispossess players, but as soon as he gets the ball, it's he forgets what he's got to do. But I just want to win. I'm being real. I don't want the brother to get a trim. I feel sorry for my man.
Oh God,
you just want to win by all means when
and you see the guy that grabbed up his hair is now banned permanently. Good. I don't know why you're grabbing up the brother's hair.
Oh really? They did that to him?
Yeah, Manchester United identified him and said banned him permanently. And it's good. Why are you grabbing up the guy's hair? Who do you think you are, bro?
Yeah, bro. Don't grab nobody here, bro. See what this, bro.
It's crazy. Big up, Doctor.
Oh, Doctor, I heard Aiden Heaven, Ghana are monitoring Aiden Heaven.
Doctor, she on mute still.
Well, thank you for having me on.
Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry. Yeah, so Aiden Heaven is of Ghanaian descent.
Man of Ghanaian.
Yeah, and this is new to me. It's the first time I'm hearing about it.
Wow.
Anyway, I've got a bounce, but I'm gonna come for my time. I'm hopefully gonna come triple crown. That I'm doing a 3-peat like Jordan, Utah. You see me. Hopefully, I can make it later and make it the 3-peat.
Bro.
And then I'm having my Netflix documentary.
Big up, Courts, yo.
Big up everyone.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We will be there.
Will be there.
So my quick
Courts will be
thoughts
going to
about this
court
whole
soon, Just
Brighton
remember,
beat
bro,
it.
I didn't forget what man them was saying in a certain timing. I just want men to know. I didn't forget. I documented it.
Doctor, what were you saying?
Yeah, so I was gonna quickly say, I have to agree with coach. We have to take advantage of this situation, win our games right now, so that come February, I think in February people will start dropping points, especially as people go further on in Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. So there's 9 teams in Europe right now, and if you include Prem and FA Cup and Carabao Cup, they will be they will start to drop points hopefully in February, March, April, May. So we have to just keep on winning, keep on winning, keep on winning. Take advantage of stuff start in December time all the way to May. We don't
Yeah.
have to wait till February and then start taking advantage.
One
Listen,
of
yeah.
what one of the discussions we were having, Doctor, was like, do the injuries help or hamper us this weekend?
It's Mason Mount and Mazarawi, right? And then
And
Maguire.
Maguire. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah. Mason Mount and
Maybe
Maguire.
Mason Mount. Maybe Mason Mount, because I feel like he
That's more
we
than
may
Cunha.
need. He definitely does, but then again, now that he's injured, Mason Mount, Cunha has to come and score
Play
some
solo
goals.
mode.
We can, and
Watch Cunha
bringing.
do something this weekend.
Oh yeah, you gonna play pro? You gonna play pro clubs, bro? That's all he does play, bro. Pro clubs.
How do you
You
know
can
that?
continue, Doc.
Huh?
Pardon?
No, I was telling Doc she could continue.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we have to just take advantage of this moment. And please, I want this guy to cut his hair. Like, I'm tired.
Damn.
Why,
Everybody's
why, why
concerned
people
about
obsessed with brother here, bro?
United's trend, It's
Why
funny.
not?
Something that Professor mentioned earlier on, and it's funny because I'm getting a mixed response from it. I made a poll. I'm asking who's the underdog this weekend. Is it Manchester United or is it Brighton?
How could we be the underdog at home? That's
Personally, I
mad.
think it is Brighton,
No,
though. I
That is
see
No,
mad.
why.
let's hear everybody's take because like I
Go
don't.
ahead, Mark.
Well,
Mark,
since
you
I
go
think
first.
it's crazy to think that because you wanna know something, and I will say this to you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people let the performances last season based on different reasons fall on just the
Mm-hmm.
players and like they're just so shit now. But in my honest opinion, the start of the season before a ball was kicked, we was already aiming for top eight for eight, with the best 8 teams, somewhere around there. Not saying top four, but top eight, somewhere around there. Yeah. And obviously, the performances have not been great so far. But I would also say this: I alive quite some time, and I have never seen Man United start a season real brilliantly. Yeah, we've always been that
Never.
team that at the start of the season we have 3, 4, 5 losses probably in the first 12 games, and it doesn't be great, but we always have a strong finish. So historically, for me, even when we was winning 14 titles year after year and year after year, treble back-to-back titles, we never had no brilliant start. So I don't ever panic at the start
Hey,
of a season, the
Mark.
first 15 games. I don't really stress because
Mark,
for
when does
me,
the season
it's
really
about the
start?
business end. Yeah.
You feel me? When does the season really start?
For me, always about after game week 10, bro. From game week 11 onwards is when it's really kick off because
That's when
that's
it
when
really
men
kicks
fully
off.
match fit. Obviously, men is be fully match fit. The entire team and they should be informed, should have full chemistry.
You
Everybody
know
know
what
what they
the
need to
EPL
do.
is bringing you. Yeah, I got you.
You know what the EPL, you know where it is, you know where it is on the table, and you know where you had to do to get to where you need to be. This is where it begins for me. I'm not saying that for anybody else, but that just for me. And I think that if, as much as I not rating this manager, I don't really think that our team so bad. We haven't had the best results, but we've had a lot of decent performances, and we had some very good performances in my
So
opinion.
Mark, you're saying Brighton is the underdog.
Obviously, they are the underdog. They come into Manchester United at Old Trafford, bro. Brighton is a small club. What are you guys talking about?
Okay.
You understand? Listen, bro. Listen, yeah. A man say earlier, we go thank Belieber. I telling all you now, when we sign Seller, there's no Belieber in January. Yeah, there's Stella, there's probably Wharton, maybe this Alexander dude, this whoever dude is he named Anderson dude, but definitely it looking like Stella and Wharton. Yeah, no Belieber. Because if we decide, if these men really pursuing some menu, we not going to have 6-7 men starting who going to have to. That is unheard of for Manchester United. It probably will never happen. But I mean, I would like Semenyo. So if I had to choose between Baliba and Semenyo, bro, I gain Semenyo. I don't know about you. Yeah. Just saying.
Damn. I like Believer, but anyway.
Bro, I just tell you, waiters, and when I say this 2 weeks ago, everybody
Yeah.
said nobody talking about Stiller. Everybody saying Belieber in January, and now everybody talking about Stiller. Is this talks begin? I said that 2 weeks ago, King, in my first transfer market show for the winter.
Young puppy, who do you think is the underdog?
No, I'm gonna have to go with Brighton as well, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're on a high. Not even the fact that we have won our last 2 games, but how we have won them last 2 games. If
Thank
you
you.
get what I mean. It's how we won it. It's not that we won it.
You talking about our last 2 games versus Brighton?
No,
No, we
no,
talking about the
no,
last 2 games
no,
we
no,
played and
no,
win.
no, no. We're not
Okay,
worrying about
okay.
last year. We're not
Liverpool
worrying
and the
about
game before. That what you talking about.
Noted. But
yes.
yeah, but we're not playing Liverpool or
We're talking
Sunderland
about
now.
right
We're
now.
playing Brighton.
We're talking about not and
Bro, who is
exactly, and I'm
Brighton to
talking about
Liverpool?
football form right now.
Okay.
Yes,
Football for
Did Brighton win last week? I think they did, if I remember correctly.
Brighton's
Yeah,
form
they
is
won.
actually
They won last week
really good.
against Newcastle.
No, it's
Yeah,
not. It's not bad. No, I didn't take it as bad.
it's
But
not bad. They beat
I
they
feel
beat
like a lot of teams right now are gonna underestimate Manchester United,
100%.
and
Brighton.
we're
Young puppy.
gonna. What's up?
You gotta understand. They beat Chelsea. They beat
We beat
Newcastle.
Chelsea.
You
We
know,
beat Chelsea too.
We beat
sure.
Chelsea. So
They
Bro,
beat
listen,
they
yeah.
beat
what?
they
I feel
beat
like you
We
forget we
beat
City.
went
Chelsea
into
and
Anfield and
Liverpool.
win, you know.
I
I
upped
feel
it
like
to
you
you.
forget that, you know, Papi.
They beat Man
While
City. All right, what
bro,
happened
listen,
against
we
Man
beat
City?
Man City.
Huh?
We beat Man City last season 3-1, also.
They beat
They
City
just got the
3-1.
lick back. This
Okay,
we was just
cool.
all. That's just
No
one
one
game
cares.
off.
They
I'm
yeah,
not
I'm just
Listen,
gonna
yeah.
saying. I'm
focus
just
on
saying.
that.
Papi,
Like
the win that Man United had against Liverpool last week, it does any win that Brighton had the last 2 seasons, bro. I just telling you now. Yeah, because we ain't win there in 9 years, bro. Yeah. Are we at Anfield? And coming back from our international break, we normally just lost under this manager.
okay.
We're
Yeah.
bringing back the broken records and all of
I'm not
that. There, we're
saying
bringing them back.
to hype it to
We're
the moon.
putting
But
things
what I'm
back in
saying
order.
is, you have to give them brothers some props. You have to give the team because they didn't
But
go
you
Liverpool
also gotta
and
know
scrape
your
a win, King.
opponent and respect your
Killer, we
opponent.
didn't go Liverpool and scrape no win. We're respecting Brighton for. You watch the game against Newcastle. Them didn't
Because
dominate
Brighton
Newcastle, you know,
swept us
bro.
3-1 last season. They beat us
Forget last
2-1
season.
last
This is
season.
this season. Last season was then. This is a new season, brother.
They
You
pulled
see
that
that?
back to back on us.
Oh, yo. We was
But why are
listen
you
to
so
me. When the
mean? The
manager
point is,
had no system, the players didn't know the system, and Brighton done already playing in the system. Because the system what the manager was playing last season wasn't much different from the Zerbi. It had slight
Okay.
changes, but similar.
All right.
Bro, you can't keep on, bro. Forget last season. Because if you back in the manager, you had to forget last season. Yeah. I shouldn't forget last season. Because I not backing the manager like you. I backing the team to come together and perform. That's what I doing right now. And when
In
more
my
wins come in,
lifetime, we
then I go
made
start to back the
history.
manager again. Because right now we gotta prove it.
Buzz, to answer your question, Manchester
Yeah.
United is the underdog.
Okay. Speak on why.
Because I see the way we play football, and is an underdog way of playing football. We're not trying to be the protagonist. Like we're like, oh, we're the underdog. Don't expect too much from us. Then boom, we go there, smack team, then we get a win.
What?
We go there and get a win. To me, Manchester United is the underdog. Brighton's gonna be the protagonist
Okay.
because I see the way we play football. Like The way we play is we don't play like we're the big Manchester United. We
Well,
don't play like with the big Manchester United. We just play like a mid-table team, and that's okay. That's okay. That's not a fault. That's just where we are
This
right now.
manager in a
people think like
rebuild,
you
though.
right now in the chat and the
What is
poll.
that, Bobby?
Almost 65% of the people agree with you that, like, yeah, Manchester United is the underdog.
Yeah, but I think that's mad.
I said people like every team right now is doubting us, and that I see
That doesn't make us the
in
underdog, bro. That does not make us the underdog. Because people doubt you, don't mean it's an underdog.
Mark, mute.
That doesn't work in English. The
Mark,
definition of underdog does not mean that, bro. So don't come and tell me that, bro.
Cool story, bro. It's my turn. It's my turn. So listen, everybody's gonna doubt us. Everybody doubt us because like we're not as big as we are before. So people gonna look down. People gonna look down on us either way. So like to that could get us a positive. And that's why I say it's very important. Like every game so far this season, you could see the first 10-15 minutes is so important that people watch the game like, oh, I'm gonna watch the game when I get up. People are like watching from minute 1 to minute 15 because anything can happen. Anything can happen. So to me, that's how I see it. After that, I probably could tell you like if we're gonna chase the win or chase the loss. Because that's how I see it right now. But so far against Brighton, we are the underdog.
Damn. Doc.
Bro, I can't agree with you. He's the arch enemy. He's my arch enemy this season.
If you disagree, just say you disagree.
Yeah, I the arch enemy this season almost. Cause you don't want progress. You don't want United win, bro. Yeah. Because let me tell you something. No, bro. You can't listen, Papi.
Are we playing
calling
like
calling the
dominant?
team our underdog in this situation, bro? It's not even close to the definition, bro. We might be underestimated, but we are not underdogs, bro.
Mark, no one is doing any definition.
It's not even reality. No matter how much fantasy or
So
want to
wait,
be in, bro.
Mark,
Okay,
I have
you're
a
in
question for
fantasy.
you.
King,
Yeah,
calm down.
Papi,
You had your
Papi, I have a
time.
question
I'm
for
speaking
Mark.
to Bucks now.
Mark,
Calm down.
Mark, before you ramble on,
Hold
you say we're not the underdog, right? Are we winning the league?
Listen to me.
Answer my
Don't
question.
ask that question.
No.
You foolish, or you trying to be foolish? How could you ask me that question and put it into Brighton? Is Brighton winning the
have
league?
nothing smart to
No.
say. The results are
But
insults. When you have nothing smart to say, the
mute his
results are
mic now.
insults.
But
That was
go
a
ahead,
crazy
because you
question,
talking
though.
now.
I
Mute
can't
his mic
do
now.
that. That was a crazy question. No, it was not simple. That was a crazy
I could
question.
ask that question. Is Brighton winning the league, bots? At any point in time, is Brighton going to win a league?
Not winning the league.
So then they can't ask me that question. Because I bullshit. Listen to me, broski.
No,
there's no middle there.
It's a middle.
That is madness.
So it's
Brighton
a middle.
will never win the Premier League, King. Not in Reed lifetime, not in yours, not in mine. There's a shit side. Forget
We
that.
talk about I say Manchester
When
United
Brighton come to Man United will never be the underdog because we are a big team. They are small team. The end.
So wait, Doctor, I want to know your definition. How do you define underdog?
Just give me a minute. I'm sorry. I'm just taking something.
Okay, young puppy. How do you define? How do you like Omo took it to another level, saying like if you're winning the league, then you're the top dog, right? But if you're not, like I'm trying to like understand where both.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it too. But if I speak, I'm in trouble.
Because
my only question, I'm got a question for Irma though. Literally, like, okay, this is what will get your answer as well. Like, literally, I need Irma to say what will happen versus what he wants.
Okay.
I need to know what he wants. What will win us the game? What do you think will win us the game?
What
will win us the game is if we control the pace of the game.
And what do you want in the game as well?
What I want?
Like, who do you want to be playing? How do you want us play? No, these are questions that you need to kind of answer.
No, see, it's not. If you ask me this question, these are
to
my
understand
fantasy.
you more, like, you know.
These are my fantasy. Like I'll always want to be on top of the game either way, Because if you're on top of the game, you're most likely to win. It's not like, oh, you just go out and get the 3 point. No, if you're on top, you're the protagonist. Your chances of winning is high.
Does that
And
exist?
if you're not, Mark, they asked me a question.
No, I'm asking what he wants versus reality. Like versus
That's
what
why I'm
the
answering your question because Mark is
No,
about to
I
come
get
in.
it, I get it, I get it, I
That
get it, I
fantasy
get it,
boss.
I get
Thank
it,
you,
I
Papi.
get
Thank you, and Papi too. Pick up the both
Okay.
of you, the duo.
So,
Mark,
guys, I'm
Mark.
back. I'm
No, you see, Papi,
I'm
I
actually
Wait,
kind
doctor
of
is
hella
let's hear
confused
doctor. We
right
haven't
now.
heard.
What point are we arguing? What
you
point
see,
are you
Doctor, I
arguing?
saying to him, right, that we are
No,
not
no. Why
underdogs.
are we arguing?
Because this
personally,
brother trying to
well,
tell me Man
And he
United
says,
versus
yes, we
Brighton,
are.
somebody in the world looking at that team and saying,
No,
oh, Man United is the underdogs. Nobody in the world, bro.
yes, because do you know what? I'm going for once, I'm going to agree with. I know I'm going to agree with Professor Omar. We are kind of underdogs. Do you know why?
How?
Simply
What
because
the
we have had
hell?
a horrendous year.
Listen, yeah.
A horrendous year. I don't know if
Doctor,
you
I
guys
was
can hear
about
me.
to give
I
you
don't
so
know.
much props,
I don't
Gil.
know if you guys can hear
I
me.
crashing out tonight on
Can
both
can
all them.
can everybody hear me?
Marcus,
Yes,
let the doctor
Can
speak, please.
everybody hear me?
let doctor
Can we
speak.
talk like still?
I'm
Can we talk like
confused.
civilized people here?
Yes, thank you. Happy hour.
Civilized people have think with
We for
intelligence
the
and
past
speak with
year we've had
intelligence. Eh?
a shitty year. What? I feel like my internet is cutting on and off,
No. You're
so
good.
So you're
I do
perfect.
not know.
You've been all right. You've been all right. You've been all right.
It's
Say
I'm
your
here. Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is we've had a year, an eventful year, starting from Ten Hag getting fired, everyone coming in, us losing the the Europa League to Spurs. We've been on and off, and historically versus Brighton, we've had a bad 7 home games against them. Home games. Um, so obviously going into this, a lot of people will bet against United, but I choose not to. Even though I feel like we're underdogs, I'm not going to bet against United because I'm a United fan. I'm going to
I
say
mean,
right off the back of the
I just want
last
to
two
understand
matches.
where's the definition of the thought that we are underdogs, like how that become a thing. Because an underdog is a small team or a small athlete or whoever in the game going up against a big team or a big athlete in the game. That is how it works. The
No.
underdog story is always be the person like, David versus Goliath. Not Goliath versus
Well,
David, bro. You
technically,
understand what I'm saying now,
Brighton
Papi?
is
Because
our
I mean,
Goliath.
But okay.
I mean,
Contextualize it with this, Mark. Who will have more possession tomorrow?
that doesn't listen to
Just
me.
I'm
I
just
just put it like
Don't
this, right?
put me on
I
my
would bank
internet
on
shit.
I would say this, right? As against all odds, I think we will have more possession in the game tomorrow.
okay.
Because and I will say this because of two reasons. I
Yeah.
watching this team the last couple of games and like man, them know I don't rate the manager. But these brothers starting to play with chemistry. Yeah, you could see that in that game against Liverpool. And let me be honest, bro. And I'll be honest with you guys. You see this imagination that you could control a game for 90 minutes and have the ball for most of the 90 minutes, bro. It don't work so. And if all you want an example, just watch Man City play Arsenal on how a game with control is the most boring shit to watch in football history. Every year in a row, a
That one
1-1
Pep,
dead draw.
Pep was the underdog. Man City was the underdog.
Papi, Mark is right because we might have more possession because we the ball it was always most likely in our defensive third.
Yeah.
Most of the time, and if team press us, boom, we go long. So that's what happened versus Liverpool. So the possession could be high.
That is
If you
not
do
the
not,
underdog fate, T. Sorry to burst your
you're
bubble,
you're you're,
darling.
mix, you're mixing two things together.
Bro,
Like,
there's only one
oh
underdog
my
story,
head.
and the underdog
It's
is always the team that have facing insurmountable odds. Man United is not facing insurmountable odds. That was last week against Liverpool. Well, they moving mad or
okay. Like what I was about to tell you was that possession. We might have more possession because the ball is usually in a
Oh,
cycle between our
so he's
back
not the
five the
underdogs then.
most, and if they decide to press us, we go long, and that's most likely how we get our goal. As I said, the first
So he's
15
not the
minutes is so
underdog.
important.
Because he
So how does
expecting a
Brighton
goal.
play the
He's
What is
expecting
no
a
but
goal,
no
puppy.
but
oh,
Irma,
what is this? What is
how
he
does
talking
Brighton
about?
play? How does
Oh my!
Brighton play though? How does Brighton play though?
Well,
No,
they
no,
press you
before
high,
you get
right?
all that,
They,
how what
They
is he
build.
talking about this and that? How do they play?
Brighton play by beating out the press.
They,
They're gonna pass the ball between the two center back, and if you decide to press them, that's when they're looking to attack. Now, if you do not
So
press
you're
them,
basically saying the same
wait.
thing that we do.
no, because we hold the ball to our back fire, and they decide to press us, we go long. They do not go long over the top like that. They pretty much go ball on the ground between Ayari, Baleba.
Yeah.
I don't know who the 10 is because the other guy's injured. Probably it's probably gonna be Rudder playing a Rudder next to Welbeck, like pretty much like a 4-4-2, and Minter holding down the wing, and I don't know who's gonna play on the left hand side. Probably kind of Gogo or Gomez.
I feel
But
like men them forget to have a Mbumo
Is
on we team
Matoma
now
injured
that
or
we
something?
didn't have.
yeah,
I feel men them
Thomas
forget.
injured.
Mbumo
So
injured.
it's gonna be Minter and Gomez. And as I said, like from them, they could. Like, as I say, watch what Van Hecke is probably the most dangerous player on the team because he could like what Konate was doing to us. We would just do some. This guy just can't move past the ball properly, and we'll do one pass and just break into our whole defense. Van
Yeah,
Hecke
but
does that.
what was we doing to Liverpool? Why was it looking like we could have scored 4 goals in the first 30 minutes of the game easy? I just
Yeah, but the
asking.
thing
Why
is,
was it looking so hard for Liverpool to even play good football?
It
Because we
definitely
was
could have been two
causing
nothing
them
before
it's
problems.
any
because
being
we
Because
lost.
they're
See,
needed
out
this
of
is the
goals
form.
with
part.
the early
No,
Copy
goals.
where
We
because
CS
they're
get
couldn't
out of
stop
upset
with
with
form.
the
the
early
You
because
goals.
asked the
they
question
played
And
one,
our
then
and I
man
our
right. They
answered
whole
you,
done
and you
thing.
downplay the
answered.
team. Like if we
Let me
so
So,
mute.
but
poor,
in
we so
underdog
shit, we
versus
so this.
Brighton, because we've had the last 7 home games we played
Girl,
against
what you
Brighton,
talking? That don't make
we've
that's
won only
madness.
one. We've won only one. It's the same thing as us being underdogs versus Liverpool.
We only
Okay,
lost the last 3 games, and the last 5 we've lost 3 of 2. In the last 10, we've won 7.
no.
We've won 4 and drew 3.
I mean
And drew
home
4 and drew
games. Like
3.
if we're
Listen, that
playing
you
at
talking
Old
about home
Trafford,
games over the
at
span
Old
about 10,
Trafford.
15 years, girl. What you talking about? Like we
Yeah,
talking
well,
about
well,
that doesn't make you an
please
underdog. An
let me choose
underdog.
the stats as being on a channel that talks about stats and stuff. Let me pick and choose
Oh
which one
wow.
to
What
to
bots
How
do?
stats is working
represent
football is the
myself.
last 5
And
Bots
it's
games.
was
the
like,
It
same
why
thing.
doesn't
fuck
work in
me?
the
Football
last
is
9
about
over the
stats.
last 9 years.
My head is
You
killing me.
understand?
But and you're making me argue about.
No, but you
Just
just
let it
come to
go.
bring a stat about one game a
Yes,
year
Fuck,
for
let
9
her
years.
let
let her
me
talk. Mute your
let
mic.
me let
Okay.
me if I want to choose what stats to talk about, let me choose.
Yes, let doctors speak.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's number one. Number two, why are we arguing about underdogs? Why? Do we not have anything but like whether who is an underdog, who's not an underdog? We've understood. You thinking
No,
we're not an underdog? Professor Omo thinks we are. Let it go. We walk away. Number three, tomorrow. Oh my god, you people, honestly. Tomorrow, even though I said United is an underdog, tomorrow we're gonna win 3-1. We have to score an early goal to throw them off. That's number one. Number two, somehow we have to neutralize Danny Welbeck because he is annoying as hell. As much as I loved Danny Welbeck when he was playing at United, he gets on my nerves now.
Yes, for
He's
goals this
all right.
season.
He can pipe down. You're 35 years old. You should just retire. Just retire at this point.
He's the highest goal scorer of 4.
Brighton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the
And
highest goal scorer.
so
I
Yeah,
get I get it, fellas. She could have whatever opinion or she want to have, whether she opinion on is left and right at the same time, cool. No problem.
what? It's
Yeah.
wow. It's
Because you
left
just
and
cut
right
me
at the
off while I
same time.
talking to tell me to tell
No,
people that
because
okay, whether we
you've
think it's an
spoken,
underdog or
you've
not, let them go. But
overtalked
you think it's
everybody
an
in this
underdog.
room. You've
So cool.
overtalked everybody
No,
in
no,
this
no.
room.
So
I blame you. Whoever came up with this. No, it was Omo who like started off soft in this, and I was like, "Oh, that'll be a good talking point." And then we did a poll: who's the underdog? Who's the top? Who's the underdog this weekend? And guess what? We have varied responses. And this is the beauty about being a football fan, that you will all think about things differently. It's almost 50-50, you know. Some 53% of the people think Manchester United is the underdog, while 47% think Brighton is the underdog this weekend. Almost 20 votes, but guys, not enough likes. Come on, man. Come on. Hit the like button. We'll be here for the happy hour. It's happening in just like um less than about 2 to 3 hours. We'll be here at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Hope to see you there. And yeah, if you're watching this later on, please put a comment. Who do you think is the underdog? Or is it just dog versus dog? I don't know. Either way, Brighton.
Them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead.